Yeah, it's me. It's me. Under my big tomato plants already. These tomato plants are already pushing 6'5" maybe. They're loaded down, just loaded down with tomatoes already, and so many blooms on them. And as you can see how healthy these tomato plants are, right? No blemishes, no nothing, nothing but beauty and healthy tomato plants growing right here. Let me show you some of my round zucchinis, how they are at this point. I mean, this plant is just, this garden over here is just exploding with such goodness of a blessing with so much fruit. Let me show you how the zucchinis are coming along. As you can see, these are round zucchinis, and they're already they're pushing. Let me see, maybe 3.5 inches. I'm gonna give them about another 1.5 inches, and then I'm gonna start harvesting them when they're about 5 inches. Okay, so all of them have big or small zucchinis on them. Like these ones right here are still little right there. You can see them right there growing. Over here we have one right there that's getting a little bit bigger. What we got over here? Over here we have a whole bunch of them on there. They're small, but that's great, right? You have big ones, you have little ones, you have tiny ones. But the thing is that the plant is healthy and it is pushing out a lot of fruit. And here's a bigger one with a whole bunch of little teeny ones on it. A lot of flowers there. Here's one right there, right? Got a lot of little insects in there pollinating the fruit. Over here we have one that's coming along. He'll be harvested not too long. This plant over here has about 4 or 5 of them on there, or maybe more, coming along. So yeah, so these plants over here, I don't water them with my hose. I just come in here with my bucket, and I ground water them. If I do use the hose, I take the sprayer off and I just water the soil itself, because I don't want to get any water on the leaves, and I don't want no water going inside the blossoms and whatnot, because I want them to all pollinate nice. And in the background you can see the eggplants. Eggplants are coming along. Eggplants take a long time to get going, but once they get going, they produce very well. There's a couple flowers on them, but I know the deal with them. They take their time. Later on, we'll have a lot of eggplants on those plants there. Let's take a little walk over to where the peppers, right? Over here, the cucumbers are starting to, pretty soon to start putting out their tendril and start crawling up. Little cilantro in the front. Got the beans in the back over there, pole beans, and they're just about to start putting out their tendrils too. Matter of fact, there's quite a few of them that have tendrils out already. And a couple more round zucchinis right there. Now let me show you the peppers over here. I have peppers in the ground and I have peppers growing in pots as well, and they're both doing fantastic. All right, well let's start from right here anyway. All right, so this plant here is about 2 feet tall, and you can see she has a whole bunch of bell peppers on her already. Now these plants are going to get to be about 7 feet, 7.5, 8 feet tall. They get real tall, and I harvest hundreds. I'm telling you, hundreds of peppers off of these plants each year. You can see the fruit and the flowers coming along, the blossoms. This one right here, he was the runt of the family, but you can see he has a whole bunch of little Little peppers coming along on him here. Like again, here, a lot of blossoms, and we got some peppers growing down lower. And then on this side over here, we have the Sun Gold cherry tomatoes, which are the best tasting cherry tomatoes in the business. Right there, they're just, you know, they got a lot of blossoms and a lot of little cherries coming along. Take a quick peek of the lemon tree, the Myers lemon. She has big, small, medium fruit on her. These are the smaller ones right there, but you know, they're every area of it is just loaded down with fruit. And see here, you got some little bit bigger ones coming along, and here we got even bigger ones coming along. But that's it. That's how you want your lemon tree. Big, small, medium. All right, let's take a little walk over here to the potted ones here. I'll see how they're doing. And as you can see, the eggplant is getting tall. She's getting tall. She's starting to put out some flowers there. Won't be long before the fruit start forming. And over here, we have some tomatoes. I don't remember. These might be the pineapple tomatoes. Here you got big blossoms down there. Not big blossoms, but actually, you know, big bundles of tomatoes. And over here, we have another variety. I can't remember them all right now, but they're all doing well. And here's the pepper in the pot, right? That I have over here. You can see that she got one that's almost ready to harvest pretty soon, but I let them get big. Just loaded with flowers on top. Over here we have some plum tomatoes growing. Let's take a peek. Okay, we got the plum. Let's see, over here. It's the plum tomatoes growing right there. All the plants just got a lot of plum tomatoes on them right now. They're all about the same. Quite a few tomatoes growing on them. Over here we have some garlic. A little bit. I didn't grow that much garlic this year, but I did grow some. The cabbages are solid. These are solid. Be harvesting those not too long. See how this one's doing over here. It's hard, but not as hard as that one over there. This one here, pretty nice. All of them are doing pretty good. Nice head on this. Look at this. This is a early New Jersey cabbage. Really nice. Nice head forming on that one there. This one here as well. This one's a little softer, but nevertheless, it's there on its way. That's nice. That's real nice right there. Little bit more. I'm gonna harvest you, baby. The great thing about these here is that I can eat off of them, eat the heart off of them, and you know, and the chickens get all the other parts of them. Let's see this right here. This one's solid right here. let me show you how I have part of this garden over here done, right? As you can see, I have my fruit trees espaliered, right? So they're just growing on the wires, right? Like that throughout the garden. And then coming over here, you got the pond over there, and you have them growing espalier right through here. Of course, we have the garden down lower, right? And you got the espalier pear tree on that side over there as well, going all the way down with the grapes all around, with all kinds of other fruit and plants growing down lower. We got the apple tree over there. Back to the garden over there. This right here is my persimmon tree. And she is just loaded down every part of her. So we'll have lots of more persimmons. I can't even start to tell you how wonderful the broccoli produced this season. Big giant heads and delicious. I still got about 3 of them left down at the end down there. Over here, I pulled up some lettuce, and I dropped in some beans, some bush beans, and as you can see, they're doing so nice right now. Still got plenty of curly kale to eat. So you may be asking, why are the bull's plants so big, beautiful, lush, and plentiful? Now, it's because of dedication, soil preparation. I spend a lot of time on working on my soil over the winter time, working these garden beds, really putting a lot of nutrition back into the soil, right? Getting all those trace minerals back into the soil from not just fertilization, but from just putting so much organic matter into the compost, which goes into these garden beds there. You really gotta have your plants planted in the right spot where you get plenty of sun to the plants to its maximum of organic matter that you put into your soil. Also, it's very important that you come, right? And when you work your garden beds there, when your plants are growing, is that you aerate the soil, come with your hoe, and just, work around base of your plants there so that they get some aeration into the soil. Also, you want to have your plants the best you can, right? I try to keep my, you don't have to, but I keep my plants nice and organized. So remember, guys, our brassicas, our vegetables have a short span of life, right, to grow and produce their fruit. So we have to make sure that we have our soils up to prep. We have to make sure that we plant our plants in the right location so we're not wasting our times. But most of all, remember, we have diseases, we have bugs, we have rodents, we have birds, we have rainstorms, we have droughts. We have so many things there that are coming at us to prevent us from getting our harvest to the table. So we have to make sure that we're up to speed and we do everything right. And not also you get sick and you're away from your gardens for periods of time and you have to go away. So you have to make sure that you do things right so that you can get your harvest, okay? So anyway, God bless, and till next time, much love and respect.